Welcome to the Walton-on-Thames Model Railway Exhibition 2018. There are about 16 layouts, lots of different gauges. We hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. So can you tell me a little bit about your layout?
Well, really, it's just the origins was another layout that I built with somebody called Nictun Borrud, and that was based in 1965. And I started to get modern image stuff, and I thought I need to build a layout to run it on. So I bought the old version, up modern image version. So it's like 50 years between the two layouts, and they go out together sometimes.
And is this based on?
Fictitious.
Fictitious.
Yeah,
okay.
The first one was called Nictun Borrud. And because everything on it was either nicked or borrowed from other projects.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And this has just dropped it, yeah.
And what gauge is it?
This is OO fine scale.
Thank you.
Okay. What's that coming on the red and the green? Is that going?
Are you able to tell me a little bit about your layout?
Yes, I could do. It's based on a village in Middle England in 1918. So it's during the war and there are soldiers on leave, and most of the trains running through the station are military trains, including an ambulance train and trains carrying military vehicles and tanks and guns.
And what sort of, what gauge is this?
This is O gauge, and it's actually a fairly vintage model. A lot of the models running on the layout are actually about 50 to 60 years old anyway. Hence they have a third rail, which isn't very realistic, but that's how trains were built, model trains were built all that time ago. And all the scenery is traditional. There's very little plastic used, it's all cardboard and wood. And the main buildings were actually made about 85 years ago, probably on somebody's kitchen table while listening to the radio. But they were made for a very well-known model railway that existed in the 1930s, and I've since been very lucky enough to acquire them, and they're all hand-built in the 1930s.
All right. Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is your layout called?
This is Hampton.
Right, okay. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, it's a fictitious narrow gauge railway. It's clearly rural because in rural areas it was far cheaper to build a narrow gauge railway which would be limited to 20 miles an hour. So the track, you only needed 40 pounds, not 70 pound weight on the track, and you didn't need the same level of ballasting. So the build costs were about a quarter.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you. I haven't seen you at any of the other exhibitions
this
at all.
is first time.
First time.
First time exhibiting this stuff. Yeah.
So do you specifically just make like the World War II?
I do a bit of everything. I do model railways as well. But I was asked to do something different, so I did.
It's very good.
Yeah. I've got a lot of fun painting this.
A lot of
fun painting this.
Yeah.
It's grey on grey. We'll get there. It's a huge beast.
Yeah. Take a lot of time to make these.
Certainly do, yes. But it's good fun.
Yeah. Are you able to tell me a little bit about your layout?
Can. Yeah, what do you want to know about it?
Well, is it based on anywhere in particular? What period?
It's based in Kingsbridge in Devon, but it's not called that, and it's based. It's called Holm, based on the two islands in the middle of the Bristol Channel. One belongs to Cardiff, one belongs to Somerset. And some of my vans, nearly all of them are from the West Country, some from South Wales, but all the coal wagons are all from South Wales. So I opted for somewhere in between. And And as I come from that area anyway, I come from Barry. And,
Right, okay.
so it's
And
based
what
on
era, what year, what
about
period?
1930s, 1940s.
And the gauge?
00, fine scale.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Chocolate and cream. So that's because this is Great Western. This is WWII.
The gentleman there can control which train is going to
Brilliant. Can you have a little boy have a go? You can come back in a minute and have a go. All right.
Then you come back again and have another.
Yeah, you come back. I'm here all day.
Switch. Now, press it down hard and go fast, but ease it gently. You don't want to go too fast to start with. Okay. That's it, that's nice. Now a bit harder, now a bit harder, now a bit harder. So he's moving nicely now. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay.
Just get this way a little bit, a little cable, is that right?
Right.
That's better, thank you then.
Here it comes.
When you bring it round next, stop at the station.
Right. When it comes round next, you stop in the station and then go into the boat. Okay? Right, keep on going round the back at the moment. See coming out the tunnel, right, okay? Now when he comes up here, gradually slow him off, take your finger off slowly, 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 and then right off. Okay, and you stop. Okay? Now just a moment. Right. slowing down now gradually. Bring your main station a bit more into the station. No, a bit more into the station. It's a really minute.
Housed in a wall unit. So I'll just push it into the actual opening there. Dust free. My controls to the side of it. So got a nice layout in the lounge.
Yeah, no, it looks very nice. Very, yeah, lovely. Thank you. Can you tell me anything about your layout?
It's an N-gauge shunting layout based somewhere on the western region of British Rail, around about 1969, 1970.
Excellent, thank you.
Well, I tried shifting that up, and then it kind of losing the problem up the line.
Green buses.
Are you able to tell me a little bit about your layout?
Yeah, what kind of things you want to know? 24 foot long, about a foot wide. It's based in northern France, hence it's the French equivalent of a light railway secondary air. It's set in the late 50s, early 60s, when in fact it would have been done had it been real. And although you haven't videoed it, one of the things a lot of people like to do is do a low up shot of trains coming over the viaduct and also going up and down the bridge at the back as well.
Yeah. And what's it called?
St Jude, after the patron saint of lost causes.
All right. Okay.
Guys, so?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Layout vehicles, yeah.
Yes.
I was quite relieved actually. I was obviously my smoothest and best because I didn't have to pause the stuff too much. Because the cutting and uncutting can be a pain. They obviously picked me when I got my eye right in.
That's just about the point. don't think anybody ever could do that. Not a big mountain in Meon
Are you able to tell me anything about your layout?
Yes, it's based on the narrow gauge railways in Colorado and New Mexico. I built it following a 2-week tour around New Mexico and Colorado, where I travelled on all the trains and thoroughly enjoyed it. And it represents the railways that ran in the silver mines and copper mines all around, and say New Colorado and New Mexico.
And what gauge is it?
This is ON30, so it's a 30-inch gauge, narrow gauge railway.
Thank you very much. Cheers, thank you. tell me a little bit about your layout?
Yes, certainly. It's basically a small gasworks layout that was designed to have an industrial shunting area that can be moved anywhere around the country. So I can use specialised locos from Cornwall or Scotland or anywhere. It moves to the Isle of Wight. So it justifies me buying more locos than I would normally need. But,
And what's the layout called?
the layout is called Gas Lane and is a double O layout. It was featured in Hornby magazine, so you might have seen pictures of it there. Yes, and it's been on the exhibition circuit since 2010 and still gives endless fun.
Thank you. Cheers.
Harry? No touching. No touching. Swatch it. Oh, that's a cool train, isn't it? It's taking some gravel.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the layout? What's it called?
It's called Coalford. It's on the Forested Scheme, like that. And they had a plate tray, 360 gauge. I just pretended to convert that to a 2-foot narrow gauge railway.
And what period is it?
1960. The rear rail line was, well, the plate tray closed on its basically standing its line. And that closed in the 1920s. It's very unsuccessful.
Thank you.
Take it. Read more.
I didn't catch last time, so that was there.
I do those brakes levers do have very good.
Yeah, so we're selling brakes and we're selling brakes in different positions now.
Can I lift you up?
The small ones again. Small ones. We'll have something running in there. And it's going to come over here. It's going to come over here. This single blade point here. So this is
a bit too small for you to have these. He's got one of the bigger ones at home. So.
Right.
Very good for his age. I don't know where he gets that from, but.
He's just lucky.
We'll have a look at them and say, look, here goes Harry, quick.
So the travelling caravan.
One of them, look at this one.
Can you tell me a little bit about your layout?
Yep, so Dudley Road is basically based in Birmingham, just outside of Birmingham. It was controlled by a local controlled signal box, but now it's actually controlled by the Birmingham signal box. And they're basically all the movements in the yard have to be called back to the signal box. It's all done by digital control using a Lens 100 system. Most of the locos are locos with sound and lights.
And what gauge is it?
It's double A.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Daddy.
Are you the lady that's filming this for YouTube? You used the one you filmed a month ago if you wanted as well. You did the one at Tabworth, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Yeah, I saw that. It was very good.
Thank you. For those who haven't seen it before, could you tell me a little bit about the layout?
Certainly. It's called Thornhill Town. It's a Great Western layout based loosely on Bodmin in Cornwall. It was designed to fit in the car, be fairly light so we can transport it to exhibitions. It can be operated by one person, but there's usually two of us, although my club member Peter's scooped off for a cup of tea or something at the moment. There's usually a couple of us around. And basically we just run trains on it to please ourselves more than anything.
What gauge is it?
It's double O gauge, and it's mainly Great Western, but we'll run anything, as I said, that we happen to have.
Period?
Well, again, it was designed around 1930s, but we'll run modern stuff should we wish. You know, I'm not personally one of these people that says, oh, it's got to be run at a certain, 3-day period in June 1940 or whatever. And there's a whole load of little bits on there, like there's a couple of cats on here that look exactly like mine, and there's lots of things for kids to look at, as dogs, cats, animals, a few birds of prey. The end part of it is actually interchangeable. I'm showing the last pictures, bits down there of the museum with different boards. So, for an exhibition for 2 days, you can change it over, or even at lunchtime, something, just for a bit of a change.
That's excellent. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Lovely. They're only 18 now. They're about 16 when they started. Not anything, I mean, yeah, like you have things to learn, but you do it fairly quickly. It's doing very well.
What's your layout called?
Pre-Cali.
Pre-Cali. And what's it about?
It's a brewery, just industrial brewery.
And what gauge?
It's all make-believe. It's double O gauge, normal form more or less.
Alright.
Definitely unusual.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Cheers, thank you.
So was that an X-rated movie that's done then? It's around 20 quid.